Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mal, known as the Veg Plot Man, and I'm on my way to the allotment. But before I do that, I've got to nip to the timber yard and just buy a couple of lats that I needed to finish off my brassica cage. So we're going to do that and then I'll see you down at the plot. So we're back on the allotment, and as I said earlier, what I want to do is finish repairing the brassica cage that took a little bit of a hammering over the winter with the snow. And I'll show you the brassica cage that I knocked up yesterday, because a couple of weeks time, maybe, well, as soon as I get the net, as soon as the net arrives and it's on, I'll be getting those brassicas out. So let's get across. I'll show you the one I made yesterday, and then I can crack on and repair the other one. So here's the one that I knocked up yesterday, and that fits around that bed there. It's not actually staying there because the grape's going to the back of that, as I discussed in the last video. It's actually going to go across onto this bed here. It's nice and sturdy, you know, very light in weight. You know, so the netting that I'm going to get this time is going to be the black proper butterfly netting, because what happened when you use that debris net, it's a very close mesh, and when it snows, the snow can actually settle on there, and that's what actually has damaged this one. So I'm going to be getting the black butterfly net, which is a more open net, which should hopefully allow the snowflakes to drop through, and then we don't suffer any damage due to the weight of the snow. So this one, I've got 3 lats to put across the top, and then it's ready to be covered. I've saw some on the internet, so when I get home later today, I'll put an order in and we'll get these covered. I am getting the black because I saw it on Annie's kitchen garden, and the good thing about the black mesh netting is you can actually see through and see your plants, and from a distance you can't even tell you've got a net on. So aesthetically it is a lot more pleasing on the eye. Right, I'll go get that plumb out of my gob and start sawing this timber. Battery. So there we go, that's my brassica frame all nice and repaired. I have got some timber left over, as you can see, just at the side of the other brassica cage there. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to go around and put some timbers on all the four corners just to give them that little bit more rigidity, and I'll do the same with this one just on the corners there. So yeah, I'm glad that's another one ticked off the list. Get the netting ordered and away we go. As you can see, I've been hardening off the dahlias and the cannas. It's now time to start and harden off some of the stuff that's in the greenhouse. So I'm going to be getting my trestle table out and creating a hardening off station just on the patio there. So let's crack on. Never throw away compost bags. Always have a few handy. You never know when they come in handy. I'll just put this plastic just get my staple gun, staple that plastic on, and then I can start transporting the plants out. I've got some trays there, but this is the ideal time now to start hardening off those tender plants in the greenhouse. They've been sat in there now, taking in all the rays, lovely and comfortable, but we've got to slowly entice them out and get them used to the ambient temperatures outdoors. So the first things out are the pumpkins. Just be very, very careful at this point as well that you don't mix things up. I've only got one label in those 5 pumpkins there, and I've got some other squash to come out. But what I'll do is I'll put another plant in between to separate them, because that's one of the things I'm always doing. I'm terrible with labels. Crookneck squash. Seeds all the way from Canada, and Ali's Rusty Garden. It's those. I'm going to separate those two with the calendula. There we go. My very own butternut squash. These will probably have to be potted on shortly, so I'll give them another maybe 2 or 3 days in there, and I'll get those potted on. Put those down there. Marigolds. And some, oh sorry, tell a lie. They're marigolds. And these are the cosmos that I got off Michelle from Michelle's Kitchen Garden. They've gone great guns of them. So now that I've got all the stuff that I want outside to harden off out, I'm going to start and look now to move across all the plants that are going to be going in the small greenhouse. So these tomatoes are going to be going in, and I don't need to pop these on from here. I can put them in there, and at some point midweek I'm going to actually plant those into the actual beds in the greenhouse. So we're starting to clear. Oh, that's a wasp. So we're starting to clear the this greenhouse now, which will be good because I've got quite a bit of potting on to do as well. So let's get these across to the other greenhouse. Now, not all of my tomatoes are going to be in the greenhouse. I've got, what did I say, 15 to go outside as well. But all the sort of more mature ones I can move in here, and I'll leave the rest in there until they're sorted. I'm also just going to bring these herbs in here just temporarily. As you saw in the last video, midweek, I've got another Hesco basket down near the entrance gate to plant up. In that we're going to be putting some, this is oregano, that down there, as one of the subscribers actually highlighted, that's sage. So we are going to have some oregano, we've got some mint, and because it's in a basket, it ain't going to get too prolific and spread everywhere. We've got some common thyme, so that can go in, and I'm also going to put some basil in there. Now I'm expecting 2 or 3 of the grandkids down, so I might just hang fire and we'll see what disasters we can get up to if I show them how to plant these. Right, so I've been joined by Freddie and Marley. I think this is Marley's first time, isn't it? Say hello, Marley, to everybody. Say hello. Marley's got a nickname, and you'll see why in a minute. We call her Wreck-It Ralph because she's a wild. You're a wild one, aren't you? So what we're going to do is they're going to help me plant up the herbs, aren't you? But first of all, what's Grandad got to get? I've got to get some soil. Yeah. So let's get some soil in here. Are you going to help me plant, Marley? Yeah. Yeah? And then first, I could give you some sunflowers as well, can't I? Yeah. That I've got for you at home, in the greenhouse, to take home. I can't get over this compost. It's really good stuff. Yum pie. You what? Yum pie. This is a bit heavy for you, darling. You want to do you want to pour it in there then? Pour it. Pour it. Whoa. Good. Well done. Well done. Where are we going to put this? In there. Over there, aren't we? In that green basket. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, let's go see what that looks like. Can you lift it? Oh, you want to. Come on, Marley. Lift it up. Should I do it? Yeah. You can't even do it, Fred. Can you, Egg? Right, let's crack on. Wow, it's heavy. Now, one of the subscribers asked about this Hesco basket. Now, you can buy these from stores like B&Q, which are like hardware stores, but they don't come with a liner. But you can use normal black plastic, something like that, just to retain all the soil. Right, just need another barrow full. Right, we're ready to plant. That's nice and filled up. So the herbs that we're using in here, can you pass me that, Marley? Is, smell that. Smell it. Is that nice? Yeah. So we'll put this on the end. Yeah. And that's a thyme, that. Right, and you know what we do with these? We put these in our cooking. You know when your daddy's cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this one? Smell it.
Mint.
Mint. Well done. Mint. So we'll put this here. Right, what's this one? Smell it. Yeah. Oregano.
I was going to say lamb. I forgot.
What were you going to say? What were you going to say?
Can't remember.
Right, what we're going to do is put them in here and then they'll get big. And once they're big, we can get it and take it home, can't we? Right,
Yep.
What's these?
This
is basil.
basil.
And what we're going to do with these is take them out of here.
Now say basil.
Say basil.
Go.
Basil.
Go.
So we're going to stick them in the back here.
That looks easy.
Do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
Okay then. There you go. Make a little hole. There like that. You want to go? Come out here then. In we go. Well done, Fred. That's it. You don't have to. That's it. Right, Marley. Right. I'll make a little hole for you. You put it in there. Put it in there. That's brilliant.
Go.
Well done. Right. And Grandad will put the rest of these in, eh?
Yes, we
Yeah?
can.
Right.
Because you're the oldest.
Because I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
Really?
Older than me.
Right. Put another one there. You want another go, Marley?
I don't
Okay.
want one me.
Put one there. Put that in there. In that hole. Press it. That's it. A bit more. That's it. And we've got one left. And we'll put that.
Now we can do it.
Put that hole here. Go on then.
Okay.
In it goes. This hole. Yes. Well done.
Oh, do
Brilliant.
this. Go.
You've been a very, very big help. Thank you very much. Right, we better do something else. Don't touch the camera, Marley. Don't touch the camera. Right, I'll see you guys back up at the greenhouse. Right, well, that brings me to the end of another video. I've got to get back because there's a big football match on. Who's playing, Fred?
Leeds v Plymouth.
Leeds beat Plymouth, and if Leeds win,
We get the cup.
we get the cup. So I don't want to be hanging around too long. I'd just like to thank everybody for watching. Thank you to those new subscribers that joined me over this last couple of weeks. I really do appreciate you bobbing along. And also, thank you to everybody for watching. I'm going to get myself off now. I have a little bit of potting on to do. I'm going to do that before I go. But you will probably see me midweek next week. Thanks for watching. And take care. And what does Grandad say?
Happy growing.
Happy growing. You say it, Marley.
Happy growing.
There we go.